Thank you for coming to the Comedy Village. Times Square is home for comedy. We'd like you to sit back, relax, have a few drinks, and laugh your butts off. A couple of quick announcements. Please be kind enough to put your cell phones on vibrate. There is absolutely no filming of the comedians. And please keep your chatter at the table to a minimum. Coming to the stage is your host for the whole evening. She's a very funny and talented comedian. You might have seen her in the New York Comedy Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Paula Leo.
Comedy Village. It's Friday night, people. Let me hear you make some noise. There we go. That's what I like to hear, guys. We got such a good lineup for you tonight. A lot of great comedians on the lineup. Some comedians you may have seen on TV. Oh, yeah. Some comedians that write for TV. Oh. And even some comedians that own a TV. I'll let you guess which one I am. I'll tell you guys about myself, right? I am a little bit of a dreamer. Or some people call an immigrant. Yeah. Isn't it funny that they call us dreamers? Because like with all this immigration stress, the last thing I do is sleep. Yeah, I don't even dream anymore. Honestly, I just go to bed. It's a lot more like... Still here. Woo! That was a close one. You guys are like, okay, we get it. You're an immigrant, but what type? I know the face that my agents like to call is ethnically ambiguous, which is just a really polite way of saying, Paula, we don't know if you're Latina or Arabic. These eyebrows are confusing. Yes, I am Latina though. I am Peruvian, okay? Yeah. Make some noise if you know more than two things about Peru. One thing about Peru? Do we know what Peru is? Great, it's a country, in case you don't. Oh, there we go, thank you. Where were you 2 seconds ago? That's okay. If you don't know anything about Peru, which feels to be everybody else except her, you can go home later and watch a really good documentary. It's going to be incredibly informative. It's called The Emperor's New Groove. Fun fact, that was actually Disney's first Latino movie ever. Oh. Which means there was no Latinos in the movie. Yeah, the that film was David Spade. It does not get more white than them, alright, people? And it is a short king of Michigan. And if you don't know what this movie is, it's like a film about a talking llama that runs like the entire country. Wouldn't that be sick? Right? Just picture, okay, a president you could ride. But some of you are not sold. You guys are like, we had Clinton. That was something new. You guys are fun. Do we have people visiting New York City? Make some noise for visiting New York City. Who's visiting New York? Amazing, amazing. Where are you folks visiting from? Northern California. You guys like best friends, lovers?
Best friends.
There we go. There's a moment of hesitation. They're like, what are we? That's why we're in New York. Hell yeah. Awesome, awesome. I love buddy guy trips. I'm like, oh my God, boys do have feelings, you know? They're going to cry together in the hotel room. It's going to be beautiful. After the strip club, obviously. Where are you guys visiting from? Italy. Oh, wow. Wow. You know they're really Italian because they said Italy and not Italy. You know? That's beautiful. I like it. Where did you from? Oh my God. Okay, now she wants to take over. Okay. She's like, don't fucking say my country. Oh my God. Okay, Christopher Columbus, chill. Where in Italy you guys from? Milan. Wow. So they're rich. Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anybody else from outside of America? Bermuda. Where? Bermuda. Oh, okay, white man. Hell yeah. That means he also has money. Nice. You guys are cool. Well, I'll admit to you guys really quickly, I'm not just Peruvian. My parents are Peruvian, but I was born in Canada. And I lived in Switzerland for 7 years, so like obviously I'm in therapy. Chill down, Christopher Columbus. No interrupting. Yeah, I know. I'm in therapy because all my parents wanted a better life. I'm kidding, though. I love growing up with a dishwasher. My mom hates it when I call her that, though. So. I got married last year. Thank you. But my husband, he proposed to me after we got married, which is a lot like trying to condom after he came. Yeah, we just scooped the remains right here. It's like the same thing, except I can wear it to work, so that's nice. Before he gave me this beautiful ring, I did just kind of walk around with like the plain silver band, you know, like the plain silver wedding band, and all my friends, they started to notice it. They were like, oh my gosh, is that a purity ring? Is that a purity ring? Is that a purity ring? And I was like, I don't know what that is, because I'm not a loser. I'm a whore. Turns out you can make that a wife. Yeah, my husband is white, obviously. I know you could tell just by looking at me. You were like, she went with the gringo. Yes, she did. Do we have any biracial, bi-ethnic couples in the house tonight? No. Okay. Oh my God. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Hey, yes, amazing. Okay, what mix of love we got going on right here? What mix of love we got going on? Yes. She's like, I've never thought about that. I knew we were a biracial love, but I just thought that meant we were both bisexual, and that's why we love threesomes. I don't know. Oh my God. No, you're so good. You're good. So, like,
African American and
white European, nice. Okay, thank you for specifying. Sometimes people just go black and white, and I was like the cookie? You're delicious. Thank you. No, yeah, I love a white husband. He's a good white person, just like you, sir. Yes. Yeah, he's got white people problems. You know. You don't know. No, you know, problems like eczema, mentally ill siblings, a crazy Latina wife. Poor man is drowning. I do have white in-laws, because that's how that works. And I love my father-in-law. I think he should run for president, because he's 64 and needs a hobby. That's how you do it here, right? Yeah, I will admit to you guys, I do a lot of weird jobs as a comedian, and one of them was writing speeches for politicians. Yeah. So in case you guys are like, that's why we're fucked. Yeah. Yes. No, yeah, I know. It was funny. They hired me because they wanted me to make them more likable. So they hired a 25-year-old comedian, because that'll get the youth. And meanwhile, she's just using a whole lot of ChatGPT. Because I don't know what an assembly member is, do you? Exactly, there we go. And this man's a citizen. It's amazing. No, yeah. It was funny because I got hired around the same time as Eric Adams was indicted. Do we know who Eric Adams is here in New York? Yeah. Okay, some of you. Okay. Oh, someone clap. Don't clap. We don't like him like that. No, yeah. If you don't know the mayor of New York City, he's basically like a wannabe DJ who just really loves afternoon tea. And if you know the news, you understand that. You guys are cool. I like you. Anybody here speak more than English? That was the saddest woo ever. Okay. Where you at? Yeah. What do you speak? Spanish. Oh, Latina?
Yes.
Okay. What Latina are you?
I'm Dominican.
Dominican. Oh my God, we love your big butts. Yes. Thank you for bringing it over here. We love to watch you walk away. Yes. Any other Latinos in the house? They're all hiding. Okay. Yes. We're not really being like, look at me right now. No. Okay. We're all with our old lady gloves on, you know, with protecting the sun. Yes. We doing good? We feeling good? Yeah, cool. Nice, thank you. Are we on TikTok? Are we on the internet? No, I just looked at a man that was like in his 50s. No one's on TikTok? Are you on TikTok? You look young. Okay, yeah, you're on TikTok. Everybody else is like, we read books. Okay? Which is amazing because I've never met a book. But I really love the trend that was going on for a while. It's called the bear versus the man. Do we know this? Right? Yeah. If you don't know, it is asking women online, would you rather be alone in the woods with a bear or a man? A bear or a man? And a lot of us ladies, we tend to pick the bear. Because that's his home. I'm not going to be like, what is Winnie the Pooh doing here? We're in the woods, you know? But if I saw a man alone in the woods, I get the same feeling if I saw a man alone in Forever 21. This is suspicious. too, right? Like, if it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night, because you're dead. And then the bears. You guys ready for a good show? There we go, guys. There we go. This is how it's going to work. You guys already feel great, but the more energy you give these comedians tonight, the more you're going to get back. We're going to have a good night. Yeah, that's what I love to hear, guys. Listen, your next comedian, you may have seen him on Netflix, so please give it up for my good friend, PJ Linder.
Keep it going for what's her name? My good friend. She's my child bride. I know some of you are looking at me thinking, why is Chuck Norris here doing comedy tonight? Everybody under 30 is like, who the fuck is Chuck Norris? It's hard being a redhead sometimes. You know how you look at redheads. Be honest with yourself. If I was in front of the club right now and another redhead dude was walking towards me, you would think, I bet you those two know each other. Racist fuckers. Beautiful day today out, right? Finally. Did you complain about today, really? No, right? Heard some woman outside complain she's having a bad hair day because of the weather. Isn't that bullshit when women complain about that? It is, right? Because guys, we don't have bad hair days. If we wake up in the morning, we got hair on our head, it's going to be a great fucking day. I don't care if I have two little red pieces on my head. Gonna loose them up. Gonna put a ribbon in it. Gonna skip through the middle of Times Square singing Macho Man. I don't care. I'm confident with my sexuality. Look at me. I sucked a penis one time. I don't like it, I know. Don't be judging me, people. I was in jail at the time. Worst 3 hours of my life. Look, pay your parking tickets. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's some of you. Crazy. Y'all been up to Times Square? Yeah? Like it? Crazy? What do you think? Would you like it? A little crowded? Where you from? Italy? That's a little bit more crowded than Italy. There's more people in Times Square than all of Italy. On the count of three, I'm going to ask everybody where they're from. You just answer, all right? Where are you guys from? 1, 2, 3. Where are you from? Awesome. That's what it's like to be in Times Square. Every single day for a New Yorker, I walk by, I hear all sorts of people, accents, seeing Italy. What part of Italy? Milan? Milan? Yeah, you say Milan because you pronounce it right. I'm a double American. Milan. I go like this, and I think I'm Spanish. I don't know what kind of accent that was, but I went with it. Times Square is definitely an interesting place. You could go to Times Square now in the middle of the daytime and get a picture with Elmo for like $5. Right? You go at midnight, that same Elmo will give you a hand job for $5. This side of the audience gets me. I'm not sure about you guys. I'm not sure that the Italian guy threw us all off. Say hello to my little friend. $5. Milan. My people are from Salerno. Napoli. Anybody else Italian? No, that's it. We don't three of us. People are like, wait a second, you can't be Italian. Yeah, I'm Italian, people. Relax. I'm Irish up here, Italian down there. It's like cabbage and cannoli. Hello. Get this crowd riled up. Times Square is an interesting place. You know what happens a lot of times is the religious fanatics are all over that place. That's what happens. They kind of ruin it. I was up there the other day. This guy came running up to me. He's like, Muhammad should be here. Muhammad should be here. August 15th. Next guy came up, he's like, Jesus Christ will be upon us. August 15th, repent all sinners. Now I was standing there thinking, you know what? Maybe this guy got something. Maybe I should start repenting. But the only thing going through my mind, 2 gods in town on the same day. Crosstown traffic's gonna suck. Oh man, that's crazy. Anybody have dogs out there? Dog lovers? Yeah, now this side what? Like we don't want to talk to the Italian for the rest of the show. Right? He's good looking, he's got a beard, he's from a great place. We don't want to hear from him. The rest of us are struggling here, lady. Napoleon. Who, you got a dog? Who's got the dog over there? The clapper. Yeah, what kind of dog, sweetie? A dachshund. 2 of them? The hot dog dogs, eh? Those are cool. They'll fucking... Right? They're always into... You guys know that, the dachshunds? Yeah. No? Who said no? No? You don't know? Yes? No? Yes? No? Who do what? You don't know. She knows. Yeah, she lied and said yes. You ever see the dogs that look like hot dogs? Oh, you shut up. Eat your food. What's the matter with you? Anybody have a bigger dog than that or no? What do you got? Golden Retriever. Nice. How many pounds? 100. She doesn't even have a dog. You see what she did? She was good. She lied right away. 200-pound dog. Fucking Chihuahua. My dog's similar to your dog. Very similar to your dog. I have a Yorkie. Do you know what a fucking Yorkie is, lady? You ever seen dogs in Italy? Actually, I have a teacup Yorkie, which is worse. Yeah, guys know. Oh, girls are like, oh, you're so cute. I want to kill this dog. This dog fits in the palm of my hand, people. You understand that? It's like a Chihuahua, but smaller. And more annoying. Barking all day, pissing all over. You know how effeminate I feel in New York City walking this dog? It has nothing to do with my high heels or Daisy Dukes that I'm wearing either. I'm just feeling special that day. Crazy. Yeah. You ever been walking down the street behind somebody and decide to race that person to the corner and they have no idea what you're doing? I was walking to the club, this woman walked by me, I was like, I'm going to catch her. Started doing that freaky run walk thing. She turned around, she's like, are you following me? Nope, I'm racing you. Ever been in a park? You whistle at a bird? You think that bird is whistling back at you? I was in Central Park the other day, I saw this beautiful blue bird, I was like, get a life, asshole! Yeah. I was on the beach a couple of days ago, and this woman actually asked me, is that your natural hair color? Like, no, I dyed his hair. I also glued 15 million freckles on to be convincing. She also asked me, how did your face get red? Were you in the sun? I'm like, no, I opened the refrigerator door. Get the fuck out of here, I'm making castles. It's crazy. One day is hard for me, looking like this in New York City. Anybody know what day like this look in New York? Anybody have an idea? St. Patty's Day. Yeah, because on St. Patty's Day, People come running up to me asking me questions like I understand what they're saying. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on, buddy. And those were the black dudes. All right, guys, I'm Big Red. Have a great evening.
Keep it going for Big Red, everybody! Amazing, guys, amazing. A quick little box check. This room makes noise. How we feel? Feel good? That's what I like to hear. This room makes noise. How we feel? Feel good? That's what I love to hear, guys. Your next meeting, you've seen him on Conan, okay? You've seen America's Got Talent, so make it nice and loud for Harrison Greenbaum!
No one's ever rolled the R on Greenbaum before. I like that. You made it extra spicy. It's nice to be here, guys. I actually just got married to a girl from Nebraska. Thank you. Thank you. It's a fun sentence to say because different parts of it are surprising to each of you. I mean, what a journey you guys just went on, huh? You were like, married? What? A girl? No. Nebraska? Get the fuck out of here. It's too many plot twists for a single sentence. Glad I'm not dating anymore. I was terrible at it. I remember being on a first date with this girl. We were talking about past relationships, which is a terrible strategy for a first date. She's like, you know what? Found that I fuck a lot of dudes, but I don't even know that I haven't. And I was like, weird. I was about to tell you word for word the exact same thing. Yes, I got it before this. For those of you keeping track. People say I have a gay voice. I don't think that's a thing. I think you can have a gay voice. Being gay has nothing to do with what comes out of your mouth. There we go. That's the sound of progress. I actually told a gay friend of mine recently that I was bisexual. I think that's not a term we use anymore. The reinforcing gender binary. It's not you get into the spectrum. The correct term is pansexual. It's like, I take it back. I don't think I want to be on your team anymore. Way too much onboarding just to go to a parade. Everybody's laughing. This guy's like, which parade? I'm just kidding. I see you there. I just didn't recognize you from the front. I like that. When you woke up and you go, okay, Indian Jeffrey Dahmer, let's do it. Like, you still eat the boys, but you have good spices. And it really takes the boy flavor out in you. Use the correct amount of cumin. Yes, laugh now. It's going to be illegal soon. Getting real fucking close, guys. I have a friend who's bisexual, and he has not been laid, this is true, in 2 years. And I'm going to be honest, that feels twice as sad. You mean to tell me that you can fuck either gender and no one will fuck you? That is double awful. I don't know how you guys are dealing with this administration, but I've been trying to get as many abortions as I can. I went to the Planned Parenthood yesterday. He's like, I'd like an abortion right now. They're like, sir, we cannot give you one. I was like, holy shit, it's already started. I just wanted there to be a female president. Without being so hard, a female president. Well, I'm sad we don't have one. I'm not surprised. Right? Like, the history of our country is very slow when it comes to women and their rights. Like, the amendment that finally gave women the right to vote, that was the 19th Amendment. 19th. The 18th banned all alcohol in the United States. We tried that first. Then some guy was walking around like, hey, don't you think women should vote? We're like, fuck, that dude is drunk. That guy is wasted. We better ban alcohol before they come up with any other stupid ideas. What is this fucking alcoholic gonna say next? Interracial marriage? He's crazy. Trying to be healthier, guys, not to brag, but now I only do the brown rice. When I go to a Chinese restaurant, they go white rice, brown rice, brown rice. And they actually put it in a separate container, which is great because it's easier to throw out. It was right in the trash, guys. That's how I'm saving so many calories. I don't think brown rice is a thing. I think it's just old white rice. I think somebody's about to throw out the old white rice. I was like, you know what? Let's say it's healthier. I know we can charge more for this atrocity. It's hard. Why is brown rice so hard? The whole point of the rice is the fluffy. Brown rice. You can make a Beanie Baby with brown rice. I bet if we opened up Beanie Babies, just brown rice. All that brown rice you throw out goes right into the Beanie Baby. My wife, I met her on Tinder, so technically she's a rescue. She's great. We still have sex. I think that's really important in a marriage, and we're still having sex 2 years in. Because it's only time in our marriage that I'm, allowed to choke her. And it's okay. She said I could do the joke as long as I tell the audience that it's consensual. I mean, I think that's what she was saying. It was like very difficult. I understand. She's dead now, but I do the joke in memory. I think that's what's important. She's from Nebraska. I don't know if you guys know this, but if there is a terrorist attack in Washington, D.C., they will fly the president to Nebraska. Do you guys know that's where they hide the president? In case of emergency? Yeah. I don't have a joke for it. I'm just trying to spread the word as much as possible. But that's where they'll be hiding. So let everybody know, the second strike should be in Nebraska. This is all going to my new comedy special, live from El Salvador. It's going to air right after the Colbert Show. It's weird. I don't know if you guys have seen the state of comedy. Has anybody seen comedy in Austin, Texas? It's not good. It's Joe Rogan territory. I was doing a show there, and this guy was like, hey, how come we don't have any rape jokes? And I was like, because it's the worst crime. And he was like, murder is the worst crime. And I was like, yeah, but I'm never going to have any murder victims in my audience. And everyone would be like, murder's hilarious. And I was like, fuck you. I was murdered. Boo. Actually, more like boo, because he's dead. He's a ghost in that show. Then I killed Tony. I like you guys. You guys laugh very loud, but then you get very quiet immediately afterwards. I think to say, next joke, please. I appreciate that about you. What else can I tell you about my wife? We're in an open relationship, although if you ask her, we're not. And so don't. She's from Nebraska, as I mentioned. The thing about Nebraska, the first time I ever visited, I remember meeting my in-laws for the first time, and I was like, I'm down for anything. What do you guys want to do? And they're like, the zoo. We must take you to the Omaha Zoo. It is the largest zoo in America, and it is by size of the people there. I mean, I'm not saying they're overweight in the Midwest, but I think I have to ask somebody to move over so I can see the elephant. Like, that's pretty big. They have all these fun exhibits, like desert, rainforest, or like Nebraska's deadliest killer, and it was diabetes. Just a donut in a cage. A lot of people died trying to get that donut. I shouldn't shit on the Omaha Zoo, because I also don't like the Central Park Zoo. Have you guys been to the Central Park Zoo? I went to the Central Park Zoo. There's a cockroach. Like, that's not even part of any exhibit. The rats and the bedbugs either. They're just part of the landscape. Here's the thing about the Central Park Zoo. This is why I think it's disturbing. It's not good for our city to know that there are gorillas with nicer living conditions than most of us. I don't need to know that there's a gorilla in New York City with a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom flex, free health care, and the ability to jerk off in front of children. I don't need to know that. I'm not saying I want to jerk off in front of children, but it would be cool to know that I could, right? It's not a perk. This is all going to my new comedy special, Exhibit A. Witness for the prosecution. I'm excited about that one. Wow, you guys get deathly quiet. There's no momentum in this crowd. You're a momentum crowd. That's what I should call you. I found out a weird fact, guys. I'd like to share it with you. The artificial heart, which was the first man-made organ ever implanted into a live human being, the inventor of it was a guy named Paul Winchell. Does anybody know who Paul Winchell was? He was a famous... What?
He was on Shark Tank.
Paul Winchell?
Yeah.
He was dead before Shark Tank even came out. What the fuck are you talking about? This is like... No. You need to explore this. This is... My biggest pet peeve in the world is confident wrong. It's a Republican specialty, but that's all Donald Trump is. I think that's why I hate him so much. He's so confidently incorrect. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen him just say a fact and then somebody corrects him and he's like, nope, do not accept. I could not even, I'm so neurotic. I'm like, I hope it's right. Am I right? If you tell me something's not right, I will spend 45 minutes researching. Meanwhile, he's like, nope, I don't trust science. No, Paul Winchell is way dead. Who do you think Paul Winchell is?
I don't want to say.
No, no. You think he's the scrub daddy guy? Like, oh, yeah. Who do you think he is? I won't make fun of you, I promise.
I swear I was watching Shark Tank one time, and this guy went on there, and he said, I invented the artificial heart.
But he lied. He was full of shit. I'll tell you who it was, because I looked it up. I've seen the patent. Paul Winchell was a ventriloquist who was famous on the Ed Sullivan Show. Jerry Mahoney, that was the name of his puppet. He was also a cartoon voice. He was Gargamel from the Smurfs. Yes. He invented the artificial heart. Which, that's shocking on its own. What's more shocking is that a man, knowing that a ventriloquist invented it, allowed them to implant it in his chest. Who the fuck was this daredevil? Who was like, oh, what Nobel Prize winning scientist invented it? And they're like, no, you're close. The voice of Tigger. That's right, Tigger. I don't like saying that name, Tigger. It's one letter off from a word I don't think I'm allowed to say. That's why I usually pronounce it Tigger, just to like, be careful. Like, what was Disney thinking? Oh yeah, this is Tigger and his friends Taggart and Tunt. You know how many kids with a list probably got canceled out of existence? This is my doll. Don't say it. Don't you fucking say it. Big closer. Here it comes, everybody. Speaking of speech impediments, I have a friend. This is real. Her name, I shouldn't say her name, Stephanie. She's a neurosurgeon, which is very impressive. She's a neurosurgeon, but she cannot pronounce her R's. She has that speech impediment that kids have. Fixable, never fixed it. I feel like that's got to at least undermine a little bit of the confidence patients have in her diagnosis. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't feel good about it. If I was waiting on a test result, she comes running in, like, we need to operate right now. Really? Oh, yeah, there's a problem with your brain, and we need to operate right away. Like, time out, Dr. Fudd. I think we need a second opinion from a doctor who can, I don't know, let's say, pronounce MRI. She hates this joke. She knows I'm doing it. I was talking to a mutual friend on the phone, and he's like, yeah, she knows you're doing the joke. And she told me she's really, really angry. I was like, is that how she said it? All right, you guys have been great. Thanks so much, everybody.
Everybody. We having a good time? Yeah, you guys sound great. Should we keep the party rolling? That's what I love to hear, guys. Listen, your next meeting, he's a club regular, so make it nice and loud for Brian Boucher, everybody!
Keep it going for Paola, everybody! Yeah. Paola is my favorite host in this entire city. You know why, guys? Because when she gets off stage, she leaves the mic stand at my height, alright? Love a short king, respect her, okay? Good to be here. We got a lot of cool people in this room. We got a lot of cool people on this lineup. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm not one of the cool ones. That's not me making fun of myself. Look at me. I'm a very boring looking white dude. I look like when I knock on doors, I go. And then when they answer the door, I look like I go, hi. And then when I'm done with that, I look like I go, have you read the Book of Mormon? And then they're like, can I me on Broadway down the street. I get it. I know this is my look, this is my voice. Not a great voice. I know. It's high, it's nasally. No woman has ever been like, I just want a guy that sounds like my mom imitating my dad. Never. Not once. Now, what's upsetting there? My impression of a woman there is deeper than my actual voice. That's upsetting. Okay? I think it's good to sound like this. I think it's a good voice. I think it's good. I think it's good to sound like Jewish SpongeBob. Yeah. Just picture it. Or just picture it. I'm ready to go to temple. Not bad, you know? Rabbi makes a joke. I'm sitting in the back going, ah! Yeah. I worked real hard on that, guys. I should have got more. You realize if Tom Kenny dies, I'm taking that job. It's mine. Immediately. I worked real hard for it. I'm trying to be cooler, though. I'm trying to be more cool. I'm doing more dude stuff. Here's the problem. I don't like hanging out with dudes. I don't like hanging out with the bros. I don't like hanging out with guys who call their friends their boys. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like those guys. They're just like, I got so many boys. I got a lot of boys. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to call up my boys, and then they're going to come through. And after that, they're going to call their boys. They're going to come through. And then we're going to have 3 separate groups of boys. And then we're going to go to dinner. You know what we're going to have? We're going to have Chef Boy RD. I got a lot of boys. I'm like, I get it. You are a pedophile. I understand. You got a lot of boys, and you want me to know you have access to them. I understand. It's good, though. I've been doing dude stuff. I've been playing pool recently. We play pool in here, fellas? Yeah. That's the enthusiasm pool deserves. That's good. I like that. Pure indifference. I like that. I like pool, though. It's a fun game. I like it, because every rule of pool feels like it was written by a guy that was losing at pool, doesn't it? Just a dude trying to stave off the inevitable loss. Like, what's the rule at the end? The last rule. You get down to the 8 balls, the last ball. You have to call your shot. You have to pick which pocket you're going to hit the 8 ball down, right? Whoever came up with that rule, they were getting their ass kicked at pool. Because I know how dudes work. I know how the boys work. If the guy who was winning came up with that rule, it would have been, you have to call your shot. It would have been, hey, dude, if I call my shot, I get to fuck your girlfriend. That's what it would have been. I lost you guys a little bit. You're like, no, everyone that plays pool is fair and integrity filled. Like, whatever, you know. It's cool, though. I'm trying to be cooler, though. I think I'm cool. I think I do cool stuff. Like, I fuck. Don't appreciate the laughter there. I don't appreciate that. Not at all. I do. Don't be fooled by this resting Mets fan face. I get around. Right? I hit a little too hard for someone back there. I feel that. It means I've suffered, but in a way that, like, doesn't matter. That's what that means. I do. I get around. The bar's very low, though. That's the thing. It's not really a flex on me. It's more just, like, an indictment on the rest of the male population, okay? Like, I was hooking up with a girl one time, guys, and she said I had an amazing dick. Amazing. Don't roll your eyes. It's not, again, just hear me out. Amazing, like S-tier wiener. And I asked why, and she said, well, it's clean. There's men in this room, so I'm going to ask, what are we doing, gentlemen? Why are we presenting these moldy covered dicks to these women? What are we doing? You should be doing better than this. Why is it hard to clean yourself? Cleaning your genitals, that's the best part of the shower, guys. Don't pull back on me, I'm right. I treat myself right when I do that. I light candles, I play music. I have a good time in there. I'm just sitting in the shower like, today is gonna be the day that we're gonna bring it back to you. Like, I gotta sing Wonderwall in the shower. If I do it in public, the women will run away. I gotta do it. Some of you are pulling back on me, and now I know who the dirty dicks are. I know who they are. I get around. I have different beauty standards than other people do. I appreciate things that people would say are not traditionally attractive. Yeah? Like, you know what's sexy, guys? Not huge boobs. None of that. You know what's hot? Eczema. Yeah. We got any eczemamies in the room? Anybody? Anybody? Here's the thing, guys. Let me tell you something. My girlfriend has eczema on her fingers. Okay? Hear me out, guys. That is a surprisingly very good hand job. You know why? Because it feels good, and afterwards my dick is very exfoliated. That is good value. Some of you guys think this is a gross sex joke. It's not. It's a joke about looking for a good 2-for-1. That's what it is, okay? I love it. I love a good 2-for-1. That's why I use Head & Shoulders. 2-in-1. That's my favorite shampoo. Yeah, Head & Shoulders 2-in-1. I ran out of it recently. I ran out. I gotta get more. I don't have any more Head & Shoulders. Now all I have is knees and toes, knees and toes. Okay. I hate it too, guys. All right, let's do this real quick. I recently landed a new job, which is exciting because I've worked a lot of crappy jobs. I used to work at a boring office job. And we were there in person, and then during COVID, everyone went remote. And while we were there, they started taking away everybody's raises. They were withholding raises, so people were quitting left and right. Okay? And let me tell you something. I think during the pandemic, we dealt with a lot of crap, but I think the worst thing that I had to deal with was sitting through a Zoom farewell party at my job. I'd rather sit through a Zoom funeral, to be honest. I would, okay? But here's the thing, because even if the connection goes bad on the body cam, it's like, all right, well, what is the same thing, you know? But here's the thing, because it's office people. They're boring to begin with. And then you add in that we haven't seen each other for 2 years. Now we're going to try to reminisce about the good times we've had on Microsoft Teams. What? And everybody had to give a speech. Everyone had to give this long speech, doesn't go anywhere. So a bunch of people just be sitting there and they'd be like, hey, Brian, I just really wanted to say it's been a pleasure working with you. And a fun memory that I have of working with you is one time we were in the office together in 2019. This was before the pandemic. You remember the pandemic. But anyway, we were in the office together and I said hi. And then you said hi back. That was really nice. And then I said, really nice weather we're having, huh? And then you said, yes, but I actually prefer it a little colder. And then I said, well, you know what they say, to each their own. And then you said, and this is the best part, you said, yeah, it's true, they do say that. COVID didn't kill enough people. That's what I'm getting at, all right? That started with Kevin and his terrible speech writing. All right, thank you very much, guys. I'm Brian Boucher. Keep going, guys.
Keep it going for Brian Boucher, everybody. Amazing. Really quickly, do you know the term big dick energy? There we go. Okay. Some people over here, amazing. I think I just pointed at a family. That was weird. I was like, okay, don't want to know why you know that. No, yeah. People like to tell me though that I have tall person energy. Yeah, I'm 5'1" by the presence of a horse, you know? It's like a really polite way of saying, hey, you take up a lot of space with such little surface area. My husband, though, he's 6'1", which makes him a whole little 6 taller than me. You know, my parents used to say I love climbing trees as a kid, so. He's like a bonsai tree, and I'm like the gecko that sticks in, like. You guys ready for more show? That's what I love to hear, guys. Listen, you're next, me and you seen part of the New York Comedy Festival. So I want to start clapping those hands, start clapping those hands, start clapping those hands, start clapping those hands. For Chrissy Gregory, everybody! Keep it going for your host. Keep it going for Paula, everybody. This is a hot crowd. You guys are looking at me like, what's Tiffany Trump doing here? And why is she dressed like a whore? I get it. We're having fun tonight, you guys. This is a hot crowd. We got boys' night over here. Hello, what's going on? Saw you guys from backstage. What's your vibe? Are you guys friends? Together? Okay. Interesting. You guys are sitting far enough apart that I do believe you. But honestly, anything can happen after a few drinks. I just wanted to see the situation there because I was curious from backstage. We're feeling good, guys? Feeling good? Having fun? Oh, you guys, I'm feeling good. I am about to turn 29.
No way, you look 19.
I'm about to turn 29. Kind of scary, kind of wild. And something that nobody prepared me for turning this age is like, to my fellow ladies at a similar age in the crowd, I am now officially at a point where I could be a midlife crisis wife. You guys understand? Which means every time I go out in public with my dad, I have to make it very clear that that man is in fact my father. And not like a random man I met off seeking arrangements who like drained the kid's college fund and kicked my mom off the health insurance to be with me, you know what I mean? Statistically, there is a midlife crisis wife in this crowd right now. I fucking bet you anything. No, it's so fucked up. I'm not exaggerating, okay? I literally was at a brewery with my dad, and we were walking out, and a guy tapped him and was like, nice. And I know men are trash because my dad didn't correct him. I did not make the distinction at all, okay? I had to be like, that's my dad, not my daddy. Like, don't do that to me. It's so fucked up. No, but I have dated an older man before. I've done it. Is anyone in an age gap relationship in this crowd?
No pedophiles in the room. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. It is weird. It is weird. I've done it. Okay, and I thought dating an older man, it was just going to be like maturity and black cards. And in reality, it's just immaturity and horrific sleep apnea. Like, are we all just sleeping next to buzzsaws every night, ladies? Like, is that my future? It's so fucked up. And my guy, he was like embarrassed about it. He wouldn't wear anything. He wouldn't do anything about it. I was like, listen, babe, I'll get you a CPAP. I'll call you my CPAPy. We'll figure it out. We'll make it sexy. On Valentine's Day, I was just rolling one of those machines into the room like, babe, you really take my breath away. You really stop my heart. If you don't use this, I'm going back to fucking your son. Like that. That's how we met. Come on. No, I'm single. Do we have any other single girls in the room? I'm gonna kill myself. I really can't. Not even a sad woo. There was just like 2 fingers up because they're about to be lesbian. Like that is literally what they did there. I don't know if you saw that. It was like the Hunger Games, like that was what every girl in this crowd just did. Oh, it's so fucked up. It's so hard being single. Let me tell you what. It's like, I don't know, back in the day, men used to have more chivalry, right? We can all agree with that, yeah? Like, they just had more decorum about them. Like, if they were taking you on a date, they would drive to your house, come ring the doorbell, meet your parents, pick you up. Now it's like, you're just lucky if a man orders you an Uber. Like, I'll be a dumbass, like, oh my god, he's calling me a car. In reality, it's like, bitch, he's just door dashing my pussy. Like, that is not the flex. No, I think it is. Okay, that's DoorDash, baby. That's what that is. Like, it's between me or Taco Bell. Like, he's getting something. Whether that ends up being chlamydia or diarrhea, it's like whether or not I respond. Quite frankly, it's so fucked up. Oh, are we on dating apps, my single ladies? You can use your voices now. Yeah, it sounds sad. Yeah, the way you said it was just as sad as it feels. It really is. I use dating apps. Honestly, it's like, you do have a keen eye, though, after you've used them for long enough to know, like, what to look out for, you know? There was this guy, and I saw his profile, he was so fucking hot, but he was like, the way to win me over was the prompt, and his answer was, you need to be best friends with my mom. And that, yeah, we all know, ladies, we all fucking know. To the untrained eye, that's a green flag, you know what I mean? And then you actually date a man who feels that way, and it's like, him and his mom, like, he is the one who got away. Like, it's just not great. Like, they kiss on the mouth. It's actually crazy. No, like, I've dated a man where I have to, like, look at his mom and be like, do you want to suck his dick? Like, I'm so confused. Like, what's happening here? It's so fucked up. This isn't even, like, a fully written joke. I just have to get that off my chest. It really hurt me. Yeah, listen, I know Paula was saying she has tall girl energy. I've been told by a lot of men in my life that I have MILF energy, which, a little weird. I'm a 28-year-old childless woman. That's a fun way to find out there's something just, like, vaguely postpartum about your body. Like, it's so fucked up. I kind of get it, though, okay? Because off stage, listen, I do have a compassionate nature and big naturals, so, like, kind of makes sense. I appreciate you guys for not saying anything at that, because I have said that on stage before, and a man in the crowd just yelled out, medium, and I was like, okay, sorry. Like, you have them too. Takes one to know one, I guess. Like, what the fuck? So fucked up. No, but if I do have MILF energy, honestly, like, it just means I have to stop calling men daddy in bed, because them are just parents. And it's not hot. Not as hot as it sounds, I'll say. What's going on over here? I'm like, okay, so we have boys' night and potentially girls' night. Are you guys dating together, friends? Not yet? Okay. Okay. This might be a potential. If I can't find love, we're going to make it happen tonight. I'm obsessed. Are you two married? Yeah. Okay. Where are the wives? At home. I don't like that. I don't like that. Anyone else not like that? That's great. Okay, wait. How long have you guys each been married, respectively? 17 years. Okay, 17 years. And you? 2 years. 2 years. Okay, it's fresh. Okay, so you hate her, you don't hate her. That's all I'm getting from that. No. Where are you guys from? Okay. Divorce laws are hard there. That's why I'm now understanding how you've been married for so long, sir. And he's definitely with a midlife crisis wife. It is what I'm now understanding.
It's an age gap marriage, but she's older.
How much older? 10 years. Oh my god. Okay, pool boy. I love that for you. Wait, that's literally like, you literally are like, if I could give you a purple heart, I would. Like, you are doing so much for your family, and you don't even fucking realize it. Like, that's amazing. Okay. Is she like a little, California, is she like a little plastic surgery up? Like, did she do a little nip and tuck? Not really. Oh, he's a good husband. He's like, that's what I paid for it. She made my pockets hurt. It's fine. The labiaplasty looks beautiful. I'm great. I'm loving this. Oh my god. Wait, that's so happy. That's so exciting. I want to date a man like you. That's awesome. Who's just like accepting and loving. I'm just dating the wrong guys. I'll tell you the type of guy I'll never date again, okay? Last year I dated this guy. He was like a super artsy dude, like a Brooklyn boy, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, you all know. He had a mullet. He wore rings. He painted his nails. It was tough. It was a hard time for me. And this is a true story. Right before we hooked up for the first time, he was like, have you ever been fingered by a French manicure before? Sorry. And I just had to be like, yeah, my own. Like, what the fuck? Like, you really thought you did something there? Oh my god. I was like, I need to get the fuck out of this man's apartment. I'm just kidding, it happened in a bar bathroom. Because I can party, baby, I can party. If you guys can too, I've been Chrissy Gregory. Keep it going for your host. Keep it going for Chrissy Gregory, everybody!
Amazing. Italy. ¿Cómo está? They're amazing. I don't know what I just said. You guys ready for more show? Yeah! That's what I love to hear, guys. Listen, you're next week. You've seen him on The Tonight Show, so make it nice and loud for Sean Donnelly, everybody!
Give it up for me, everybody. Yes. Well, let's hear it for Paola for hosting the show. Come on for Paola. Paola is 14 years old. This is part of a school project for Paola. And now you have me, and I don't even look like I'm here to do stand-up. I look like I'm here to fix this microphone and then leave. I look like I'm here to give you a quote on vinyl siding for your house. And get the fun. You know what I'm saying? So you're the same exact look that I do. It's crazy. You look like we own a tire shop together, so it'll be fun. Belly bump. Miss, laugh at that. Laugh at that right now. I'll kick you right in the face, okay? I've been doing this a long time. I was on The Tonight Show, for Christ's sake. Step it the fuck up. Or I will belly bump you out of this fucking room. I'm so sorry. I'm hungover. I fucking drink. I drink too much. You guys boozing? Yeah. That was the saddest fucking response you could have had. What is this, a fucking AA meeting? What's going on? This is a Mormon fucking field trip? What's going on with you? I drink too much, man. You know what it is? I'm not an alcoholic. But if alcoholism was autism, I'd be on the spectrum. You know what I mean? Like, if you give me enough whiskey, I don't make eye contact either. You know what I mean? Like, if I drink enough, I'm non-verbal for days. Like, too much tequila, I talk about trains for 3 hours straight. You're doing great on this side of the road. This side, a bunch of fucking duds over here. Do I have to yell at you guys, belly bump all you motherfuckers? Okay. You ever do this? You ever get so drunk? You hold the door for nobody? You ever get so drunk, you're just like, there you go! Nobody shows up, you're like, fucking asshole. You look like a painter. How are you? You look good. Are you a painter? For real? I'm just joking. You sound like a painter. Like an artiste. Are you an artiste? Is your name like Giacomo? What's your name? What is it? I was pretty fucking close. You saw where I was going with that, right? And he's not really fucking proving wrong with anything that I'm asking him. There's no way he's not on the cover of 3 romance novels right now. Andrea, you fat piece of shit. That is me, I'm Andrea. Keep on with your skits. Well, I lost weight, so fuck you. How about that? I did. I lost 60 pounds, everybody. I lost 60 pounds. Yeah. Some of you are clapping, some of you are like, no you didn't, and that's fucked up. I did it with intermittent fasting, because I thought I had diabetes, and I went to my doctor, and I go, I think I have diabetes, and he freaks out and takes a blood test right there in his office. And then he calls me up 2 days later, and he goes, I don't know how this is possible, but you're fine. Aren't you not allowed to say that? Like a hippopotamus oath you take as a guy? Because I was trying everything. I went to a trainer at the gym, and after one of the workouts, well, that was a really hard workout. And he goes, that was the stretching, I hate to break it to you. And you're in a Dick's Sporting Goods. And I said, wow. I was like, yeah, but I used your stair machine. He's like, that's an escalator. You should know that. Nothing. I got nothing from this side of the room. It's like we're in two different universes right now. And it cuts right down the middle. Only this lovely lady. These guys are like, what the fuck is this idiot talking about? I just turned 47 years old, everybody. 47 years old. Yeah. I look 63 fucking years old. What is happening to my face? Why do I look like George Carlin's ghost? Why is that a thing? Everybody thinks I'm Gen X. I'm actually not. I'm part of a micro generation. It's called Zennial. It's a mix between Gen X and Millennial. So what that means is I can have a TikTok account, but I also have to get a colonoscopy. So it's one very gross thing, and the other thing is a colonoscopy. Everything kind of gives up. I think when you're a guy, like 45 years old, like everything kind of gives up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still fat and I lost that weight. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you know I'm old. I've been bald for a while, so I'm still chubby, I'm still fat, I'm like fat. But for some reason, like, you're 45, everything gives up as a guy, but your eyebrow hair is like, let's fucking do this! For some reason, your eyebrows are like a 12-year-old playing video games online. They're like, let's go! And your ear hair is like, we're 3 days ahead of you, don't worry about it. Oh, you guys shut down on that one. You guys don't like bodily function jokes? She looks like a librarian. You look like an artist. Are you a librarian? All right, good talking to you. Thanks so much. This is the most European conversation. You're from where? You from Spain? No, you're from where? You're from Italy. I was close to shit on that one too. I know your whole world, motherfucker. You probably have a soccer ball waiting for you downstairs. What do you live here now or no? No, you're visiting. What is okay, take it easy. I'm talking to him. This is my show. I'll talk to him. All right, relax. Shut the fuck up. All right, there you go. We are leaving here. He's a visitor. What do you do in Italy? Consultant? A love consultant. He's a fucking love consultant. He's like, my prescription is you fuck me first. He's a marriage counselor. We just make up the little bits. And then we see what happens. And then you go to your significant other and you show them the techniques that I showed you. I'm so sorry, I'll buy you a drink. You're such a fun character. You're a consultant in Italy, just for a pasta consultant. Some sort. A financial consultant? This guy fucking rules. You like doing that? Do you like doing that job? Yeah. It's okay? Yeah. You should become a pirate like your face told you to a long time ago. I feel like if you were on the high seas, you'd be a happier person. Just fucking fair maidens. Port to port. Port to port. That should be in your vocabulary. Not fucking spreadsheets. Spreadsheet. Would you take financial advice from a guy who talks like that? He's like, we got to get your student expenses down. Let me talk to my colleagues. We got your whole... We got to diversify. You don't hear this guy say fucking diversify. I like doing this job. I'm okay. This job, I sucked at the job that I had. I was a doorman for a long time in New York. I got fired from being a doorman, which is a really hard thing to do. This is true. I got fired for leaving the door open. That's absolutely true. That's half the job. The other half is just closing the door. I also worked at a Blockbuster for a long time, which is pretty much like saying you were a blacksmith at this point. When you tell people you worked at a Blockbuster, you might as well have said butter churner or something. And I kind of wish I had a more badass job, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I look tougher than I actually am. And I met this guy the other day. He must have been like 75 years old, right? And he walks up to me. This is how he introduced himself. He walks up, he goes, Bill Thompson, construction. 35 years. That's how he introduced himself to me. You can only do that if you have a badass job and you've been there for a long time. Like, I can't walk up to you and go, Sean Donnelly, Sunglass Hut, 9 weeks. I'm not the actual hut, the kiosk. In the middle of the lawn, so I'm going to work my way to the hut one day, hut one day. Try my best. I live on the Lower East Side of New York now with my girlfriend and her son. And I used to live in Brooklyn, but then I turned 40 and they kick you out of Brooklyn when you turn 40. BuzzFeed comes to your house. It's actually just a hipster, the giant scarf on a scooter. He just scoots to your house. And he rings the bell. He goes, you gotta go! But I'll still do shows in Brooklyn, but I'm getting too old. I can't really relate anymore. And I did a show in Brooklyn recently, and walking out of the bar, I saw one of the most Brooklyn hipstery things I've ever seen in my life. I saw some girl FaceTiming her friend's cat for the first time. And the worst part about it was the girl's boyfriend was on the other side of the phone narrating what the cat would say during the FaceTime. So the girlfriend was like, hello, Mr. Whiskers. It's nice to finally meet you. And the boyfriend's behind the phone like, I like snacks. And my first thought was, I'm a Republican. I'm a Republican. And make America great again by murdering these two fucking morons that are FaceTiming a feline and flapping shit out of them. Relax, the Republican part is the joke part of that sentence. But half of you guys are like, this motherfucker was at January 6th, I'm pretty sure. This dude led a brigade into that building and probably won an award that day. I did. I won a MAGA Purple Heart, which is just a spot on the Joe Rogan podcast. This is all funny. Get on board at any point. I've been doing this a long time. I'm dead inside. I give a fuck what. Okay, you're really nice. Thanks for showing up and being weird at a comedy show. I'll be okay, though. I hope. I don't know. I'm going to go back to Italy with this guy and learn the true way of making love. We can learn from this motherfucker, right? You with your fucking roofing business, you can figure it out. What do you do?
I'm a drug counselor.
You're a drug counselor? That's way cooler than a roofing business. Hey, where do you live?
California.
Oh, cool, man. What's up, brah? What's your name? Graham. That's a cool California name. You a gay guy or straight guy? What?
Straight married guy.
See, married guys get so pissed off. He answered 2 more questions on top of the straight question. Straight married, fucker. You didn't get that mad, but you answered. You were reading a lot of information. I asked the guy once in the crowd, I go, gay or straight? He goes, straight. Straight. Like Elon Musk style. Straight. I didn't ask if you were a Nazi. I asked if you were straight. That never happens the opposite. So I never ask gay guys, straight or gay. They never go, gay. Definitely gay. They never pull out a glow stick like gay, gay. Like gay, 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 I kind of wish I was gay. I'll tell you why. Because guys who look like me that are gay, they're called bears. That's badass. If you would have told me I was going to be a bear when I was a kid, I would have been like, yes! And you would have been like, there's a couple more things I have to tell you. I would have been like, hang out with Goldilocks? You're like, no Goldilocks. You've been to hang out with a bearded guy named Goldie Cox. Gay guys are awesome, and I'll tell you why, because they're so much more accepting of body types than straight people. They have a name for every type of body type. They have bears, they have cubs, they have otters, they have twinks, they have chipmunks. It's a gay magical forest. It's amazing. Every day, my ex-wife, like, I want you to lose weight. I'm like, oh yeah? Well, my friend Ronaldo thinks I'm a bear. How about that? And she'd be like, all right, then go fuck Ronaldo. And then I go to Ronaldo, I go, finally, we can be together. And he's like, no, you need to lose weight. All right, enjoy the rest of the show, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.
How'd you guys meet?
We used to work together.
You used to work together in drug counseling? Yep. Wow. You look like you fuck some bitches up with all the tattoos on you. Hell yeah. He's a strong man. I like this. He also, what does your shirt say? Cohiba? What's that? Your favorite cigar? That sounds like a drug. I don't know what you guys make it seem. No, I'm kidding. You're a good man. Thank you for being here. You guys ready for more show? Yeah! Amazing, guys. Your next meeting, you've seen him on the Tonight Show, so make it nice and loud for Ryan Reese, everybody!
Hey, team, just real quick, that's our host. She's doing a wonderful job. It's the hardest job on the show. We just give her a nice thank you. We owe her a I've heard you guys are nice folks, and we'll see. How old are you, sir? 46. You look great. It's just a showbiz thing. You always ask the guy, you never ask the lady. It's rude. How much do you weigh, sweetheart? She's like 90 pounds. I just vomited. No, don't get weird. That's a joke. I wanted to show you what a joke is. What I just said is ridiculous. It's 2025. Should be on Ozempic. Come on. You guys are nervous. This should be fun. You're not nervous, sir. You got fucking felonies. Like, you have the names of your victims on your arm. Well, audience work. All right, let's see what I want to do. Where you from, bud?
California.
Okay. Can we just move that candle away from him, please? I don't even remember the fire. That's how fucking sad. That's how sad society is. This guy lost his third house, and you guys don't even give a shit. It's a joke about Palisades. Nothing? Great. I'll move along. Where are you from, bud?
I'm from here.
Clearly. Very New York accent. No, where you from? Like, where do you live?
Queens, Flushing.
Queens, Flushing. That's just the way we say it. Who you with?
This is my wife.
Oh, we don't get married in New York. It's kind of an odd thing. We don't get married. Who's single here? Glad you're single. Did you hear that sad sound in the back? How old are you?
22.
Yeah, that's why you're single. What are you looking for? Consent. Everyone uses dating apps, different by location. New York, Bumble, Hinge, Tinder, Grindr, all very popular. In the South, you guys like Ancestry.com. You're a surprisingly delicate audience. It's fucking Times Square in New York City. We can get edgy. How'd you meet your wife?
Went to high school together.
Okay. Well, you don't know the story. I'm looking at him. He could have been like, I was the janitor. You're very good on this side of the room. You guys donated a lot of money to Kamala, and you're very upset over here. You texted money, and you're never going to see it again. I could have told you, don't text money to a woman. She ain't coming back. See, that's fun. Implying that I've broken relationships, sir. Where are you from, bud? Yeah. Are you also from Italy? Yes. Are you married? No. They're just buddies. Yes. Oh, okay. How many languages do you speak? 3. We like that as Americans. That's impressive. Yes, that is 3 more than anyone in Florida. That is. Italy. You single fella? What are you looking for?
I'm not single, actually.
That's super awkward. Sometimes I forget because I cheat. It's me, I'm Mario. Married? Not married. Dating? Yes, okay. And are you living together? Yes, okay. And I won't judge you for that. God will. He's living in sin. All right. I always say live together. Get those awkward conversations out of the way. When you live together, you got to choose the side of the bed. That's weird. You don't think about that as a man. As a man, if you make it to a bed, you're having a good day. Women care. I want to sleep away from the door. Away from the door. That way when the boogeyman comes in, he gets you. It's not realistic, ladies. I'll sleep by the door. That way when there's a fire, I'll be the first one out. Because I started it. Breaking up's hard to do. Sometimes you gotta burn a bitch. That's P. Diddy's new album. See how they're having fun over here? And you guys are like very focused on the PTA meeting later. always like asking people, are you single? Single? What are you looking for? I like the way you answered that. Like you've been hurt before. Yeah. It's a fun question, right? I always like to ask people what they're looking for. So you always get like interesting answers. I was talking to a gay guy last night. I said, "What are you looking for?" These are his words. He said, "I want someone hairy to spit on me." I know. I was like, this poor guy's confused. He likes Italian women. I'm from Long Island. I've kissed a mustache. We'll do that. Just figuring out things in my head here. No, maybe not for you. Indian? Yes. What kind of Indian? Doctor, engineer? Engineer, yeah. It's an easy trick. Like whenever you speak to an Indian student at an Indian college, you say what's your major? What are you doing? They only say medicine and engineering. That's all they ever fucking say. It's very impressive culture. It's a compliment. Yes.
I'm not doing engineering.
What's that?
I'm not doing engineering.
What are you doing?
Psychology.
Psychology. Oh no, disappointment. Oh no. Oh, you're out of the will. Oh no. All the money's going to your brother Sanjay. What did you do? Sanjay's a stereotypical Indian name. When you have diverse friendships, you learn shit. Are you a single lady?
I'm taking.
What does that mean? Your parents pick one, but you don't know yet? You guys are so fucking good on this side of the room. What are you doing over here? Why did you come to a comedy show? Do you want to hold hands and pray? Fucking relax. Where are you from, sir? Utah. Oh, okay. You do want to hold hands and pray. Who are you with? Your wife, like your favorite one? Or? They're Mormon, and I'm implying. I don't mind explaining shit. These are sillies. Nothing here is real. They're all, you don't have to defend the fact that you only have one wife. We get it's just sillies. Everything here is silly. You ever play sports? Yeah. Where'd you play? Golf. So, no. I played football when I was younger, but I mean real football, American football, Jesus' football. Because in the rest of the world they call soccer football. In America we call soccer boring. Oh my God. I got yelled at by a French guy. He was like, you Americans don't like soccer because you've never won a men's World Cup. That's true. America's never won a men's World Cup. But then again, we did win 2 world wars. So what's up, bitches? Someone's saying that joke should be a room divider. Were you rooting for the other side? Say what you do next time.
They were.
I know. I'm pretty easy. I got it, sir. I'm aware what time the fucking war in Italy was on. I get it. You got the History Channel. You're watching it. It's fine. They're fine. Where are you from? Oh, why do you sound like that? I've been to Cleveland. You don't sound like you're like from Cleveland.
Born and raised.
Okay, married guy?
Yep.
Yes. How long you married?
17 years.
Normally people clap. I guarantee you. Anywhere else in the country, the whole room applauds. Only in New York are people like, fuck them and their love. You got kids?
Nope.
Do you want them?
Nope.
You guys sound angry as shit. I don't have kids. I got a nephew. He sucks. Sometimes they suck. He's very cocky, very arrogant. He gets straight A's. He's amazing at baseball. He has no insecurities, so he's a jerk. You need insecurities in life to be a good person. So I think it's my job as his uncle to give him insecurities. He was upset because his parents were getting a divorce. So because I love him, I told him it was his fault. I was like, hey, bud, I knew them before you were born. They were happy. Kids ruin relationships. Every girl I've ever gotten pregnant, I've never spoken to again. Come on, Utah, don't cross yourself. It's fine. Who are the people next to you? That's your son? And the girlfriend? Awkward. How old are you? 22 according to your brother's ID. Yeah, you are. In college? What college? Sounds fun. California Lutheran. Sounds like you guys party till 9 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's a comedy show in New York City. You guys are going to hell. You made the wrong choice. I don't understand this. You're very religious. And you're like, we'll go to the comedy show in Times Square. All right. Family. Gotcha. Indians?
Yeah.
Yes. What kind of Indians? I know, like doctor, engineer as well. What's that? Engineers, you see? If you're a good child and you listen to your parents, don't be rude to your future husbands. All right, what do you want to talk about, bud? Period sex, you guys. First time I had sex with a girl with a period, I guess she was spotting. Is that a fair term, ladies? So I didn't know, she didn't know. What I do know is that there was blood on the condom, and I thought, I'm killing this bitch. My dick's so big, I had no idea. Clearly a joke. I don't wear condoms. That is not. I'm sorry, I'm not from Utah. I also didn't realize we had the fucking president of the Amish community with us as well. A very religious-based audience tonight. Where are you from, bud?
Bermuda right now.
Really? Sounds like you're hiding money. You got fucking he's sunburnt and red, and he's like, I love Bermuda. What you love is not paying taxes. Yeah, I got you. You had a startup or something else or a body bloop, and now you live on a boat in Bermuda. Yes. Who's next to you? Second wife. First wife. He said it like there's gonna be a second wife. All right. So Italian accent. That's nice. What do you think? What's an accent you don't like?
The accent that I don't like, the French one, of course.
No, it's an accent, not smell. They invented perfume for a reason. There is not. Oh, everyone loves shitting on the French. That's fine. That's very good. No one likes the French. I'm not a fan of Australian. Well, I'll tell you why. It's not even an insult. Are you Australian?
No, I'm Tana. I'm Tana.
Oh, okay, because you felt very hurt by it. That's right.
Because I was with Australians, so...
You were with Australians. Okay. There's families here. Let's leave it at that. I don't like Australian accent because Australian women are very pretty. They're very pretty, but they all talk and drink like pirates. It's a little confusing. I met an Australian girl after a show. She came up to me and she went, "Oi! Let's get a drink!" Whole night she kept going, "I bet I can lift you. I bet I can lift you." They're very aggressive. But she punched me in the arm and she went, "All right, let's go back to your house and have a poke." Women in America don't do that. I was afraid. I thought she was going to go, "That's not a cock. This is a cock." Riders, guys, thanks for your time. And very much.
Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hoy yeah? Guys, your next community's working on a TV show right now with Amazon Prime, so I make it nice and loud. Can you do that for me? Can you make it nice and loud? Make it nice and loud for Mickey Farrell, everybody!
You feeling all right, guys? Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I just came back from Mexico City yesterday. Hola, come on. Does anyone go to a different country and feel like a different person? You change? What do you change into? More relaxed. All right, nice. Dude, dude, it starts early for me. I was in the airport. They called me on that little thing. They go, "Please come to the front, Mickey Farro." And I was like, I'm a fucking telenovela star for the rest of this trip. I was like, "Come here, Calico Banderas." They're like, "We just need to gate check your bag." I'm like, "No! No!" But I'm happy to be back, dude. I had dinner with my 10-year-old sister.
before I came here. And these kids are teaching me some very important things that we're not doing anymore as adults. We need to start doing these powerful things that kids are doing. Like, she told me how powerful mocking is. Y'all remember mocking? Like, I saw her earlier, I'm like, oh, look who it is. She's like, oh, here it is! I'm like, dude, I forgot about that! I'm like, can we do that as adults? Can we be at our job and our boss is like, hey, can I get that presentation at 3? Oh, yeah, you want that presentation at 3? Oh! Wouldn't it feel good, you know? It feels cathartic. I feel like that is Trump's whole communication strategy, to be honest. Like, Elon was like, you're a pedophile, and Trump's like, I know you are, but what am I? That's what it feels like, you know? My sister, she's teaching me things, and I'm teaching my 10-year-old sister some things too, okay? Like, she told me she had a crush on a boy last week. Yeah, she goes, you cannot tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. I'm like, I won't. She's like, you pinky promise. And then I told my whole family. Because you needed to learn a lesson. Never trust men. Never trust men! She's like, why'd you tell? I'm like, I had my fingers crossed. You have to learn that too. That's an important part of being an adult. Oh my God, dude. It must be crazy growing up as a kid right now with AI. Like, that's their Wikipedia. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we were kids. And, like, I don't want my sister to fall behind. I think access is really important. So I'm like, here's my ChatGPT account. I want you to, like, sign in, use it, get ahead. And I went away for a few days. I come back, I log into my work computer, and I open ChatGPT, and I have her whole chat history. First question, if my parents love Trump, does that make them racist? Dude, that's a nuanced question for a 10-year-old. Can we agree? Who told her that that was a thing? At 10. Second question, why haven't I had my period yet? I did not open that one. That felt like a private thing. And then the third one was really sweet. It was, how do I know if my parents are proud of me? Aww. And then I opened it and I'm like, oh, I wrote that. That was from me. It's timeless. You know, you're always, even this guy right here, he's a grandfather, but he wants to know if his parents are proud of him. So, anyway, I do think AI is taking jobs that we didn't think. Like, do we have mothers in here? Any moms? One single mom in this room. No other moms anywhere? I like how she's too shy to say she's a mom. We'll skip this part. I'm from here, though. I'm an Italian Jew from New York. My Italian, come on. He did not seem enthusiastic about that. The Italians from Italy, they don't like us, Italians from the U.S. You don't. I know you don't. I don't know. I think Italians from America are men, and I think Italians from Italy are gay. It's true. Think about it. What does an Italian in New York do? Sunday afternoon, he's over a hot stove, grilling some stuff, white beater on. What do they do in Italy? They're having aperitivo and sunset. Like, oh, the Campania matches the sun. It's so beautiful. We wait all year. All week to watch the Giants play. All week for the Jets. Every day for the Yankees. What do you guys wait all year for? Fashion week. I need a new scarf. I feel like you guys are not on my side, but whatever. Italians do get offended when I say this, and that's what I do. Are we good? Perfect. I'm an Italian Jew, though. I was raised traditional Jewish, which means that I was raised by a nanny. Because listen, they say it takes a village to raise a child. That's not true. It actually just takes one strong black Caribbean woman. That's all it takes. And she was my best friend growing up. Because here's the thing, my brother was a sociopath, okay? Which I feel like we all have one person in our family who belongs in prison, right? And if you're not laughing, you're the one that belongs in prison. So my parents were really preoccupied with him growing up. So I was really close with my nanny. Her name was Marlene. She was like my best friend my whole life growing up. And she would teach me lessons, sometimes in unexpected ways. I remember on my night before my 16th birthday, I came back so drunk, like plastered, to the house. She had to carry me up the stairs, she was 4'11", up the stairs, laid me on the ground, and I woke up the next day and there was a card. I opened the card, and I could hear the words in her accent. It said, "No more hard liquor." And I turned the page, and there's a $20 bill, and it says, "Stick to the weed." I'm like, that's a great lesson. We can all agree that's a good lesson, right? You're looking at me like you don't agree with this lesson in the corner, but that's okay, I understand. And, but I always felt bad about taking that $20, you know? Because back, do you guys remember, like, what $20 used to be? Like, $20 was, you remember, like, you know how your grandparents are like, I used to go to the movies and have dinner and have an ice cream, and it only cost me a nickel. And we're like, no, that's crazy. That's our $20. That's what it is. We're going to be old. And we're going to be like, I remember I'd have a $20 bill and I'd smoke a joint and take the train and have a sandwich and $2 left over. And our kids are going to be like, yo, that's so crazy that America used to exist. That's insane. And you use Bitcoin? No, I remember when Bitcoin was only $700. Why didn't you buy 100? Oh, I did. So we're rich? No. What happened? I sold them. For how much? $25. That's our story, our generation. Although you look like you campaigned against Bitcoin for energy purposes. And are you Italian as well? Okay, cool. That's great. No more Italian talk today. But I did really, love this woman so much growing up. Her and my mom were very different, especially when it came to women. Like, when I started bringing girls home, my mom loved everyone, very high-pitched. I love her, she's sweet, she's beautiful. Not Marlene, dude. I remember the first girl I brought home. I was like 14. I'm like, Marlene, what do you think? Do you like her? What do you think? She goes, oh, what I think? I think she a hoe. I said, what? Yeah, she loose. I'm like, she's 13, how loose can she be? Also, you didn't need to say that in front of her. You didn't need to... like the black Santa Claus. She does like my girlfriend now, which I'm thankful for. My girlfriend now, I think she's the one. I think she is. Well, I knew my ex wasn't the one because we would fuck all the time, and that's not my wife. I know there's some old people in here who really understand what I'm saying right now, so we don't have a lot of sex, but we have a lot of makeup sex. Mostly her making up for the fact that she doesn't want to have sex with me, and this got too real too fast. I thought I'm being vulnerable here. But she's from the UK. Do we have anyone from the UK here? Yeah? Say something. Ooh, she got that very English one. I like it, dude. My girlfriend has the beautiful one that makes us Americans. The one that makes us Americans feel dumb. You guys know this accent? Like, every time she tells me she loves me, it sounds like Hermione Granger. She's like, I love you so much. From the bottom of my heart. Like, it's beautiful. I feel like a very different movie character when I tell her I love her. I feel like Forrest Gump. I'm like, I might not be a smart man, but I know what love is. And in the bedroom, it's so proper. It's the worst accent. It's very uncomfortable. She'll be like, take down your trousers. Or, like to play with your balls. I'm like, I think that's an HR violation. I don't think I can. Guys, that's my time. My name is Mickey Farrell, everybody.
Please applause for Mickey Farrell, everybody! Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. Do you have a good time at Comedy Village? That's what I love to hear, guys. I want you to do me a favor, okay? Next month, this club turns 1 year old. 1 year old. So on your way out, someone's be holding a QR code because the best birthday gift we can give this baby here, right? Okay, is a 5-star review on Google and say Paolo is an amazing host. Can you do that? Amazing, guys. You guys have a great night. Have a great night. I'll see you outside. Bye bye.